Hey guys, Darth Glork here, back with part 14 of my Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild playthrough. So last time, it was a little bit of a rough episode. I have some things to update you on as well, but we'll get to that in a second. So it was a little bit of a rough episode. We got the Master Sword, that was a good thing. But we hit a lot of shrines, and there was at least one of them that we had started and attempted, and I could not figure out what they wanted me to do, or how they wanted me to do it, and so I just left. And we got all the shrines we needed, and we did the Korok trials as well. That got me 3 shrines that were all, generally speaking, pretty easy. But it did allow us to get the Master Sword, which is great. So it's a good tool to have, but otherwise it was a little bit of a rough episode. Now, so as soon as I logged in today, like I wasn't recording yet because I barely logged in. I got jumped by a cutscene. And the cutscene was just saying, you know, hero that holds the sword, Link, or whatever. They're like, talk to the Deku Tree. And so I was like, okay. And I was already standing here. So then the second that one ended, another one immediately began where the Deku Tree is like, oh, so he's like, oh, you heard a voice, huh? He's like, well, he's like, so the time has come. And then he was saying that, you know, that there is a trial, that the sword hasn't reached its full potential yet. And he's like, and you'll be trialed in, like, you know, in ways you haven't been trialed before. And so he said to begin the trial, put your sword in the pedestal. So what that all means is this: the trial of the sword. So according to the Great Deku Tree, the Master Sword's true splendor has not yet awakened. To do so, you must conquer the trial of the sword. Challenge the trial of the sword by placing the Master Sword in its pedestal. So what happens is, in those trials, and I think there's several tiers. I don't remember how many. But I almost think it's like several different ones, and like you can like do several. Like if you do complete the first tier, it improves the sword, and then like, you know, and then you get to just keep it while it's improved. I think is how it works. And then if you did it multiple times, it would keep improving. And I don't know what the top end one is, but they take all of your armor, they take all of your weapons, they take everything. So it's just you, like in your boxers basically, and you're just chilling in your underwear, and then that's it. And you have to find weapons around this tiny little island. The first one anyway is they ship you to this tiny little island, if memory serves. And there's like bokoblins, and there's, you know, things like that. There's a few bosses. There's at least one boss that I remember. There's at least one boss, and you have to just scavenge stuff and use your powers. So like all of these powers will be available, but otherwise that's basically it. Like that, and that's it. Then you have to find some weapons, and it's very hard. I've never beaten one. I have serious doubts that we will either, because I can tell you that you can definitely beat the game without improving it at all. So that makes me very likely that we are not going to. Anyway, so something on my list was these ones. So memory 4. It's not in. I think it's in this one. Yes. Okay, so I know where that is. That is in the Gerudo Desert at the Oasis, which we easily could get there. It's just, and it wouldn't even be that hard, to be honest with you. I'm just trying to decide, because like, we're gonna be going that way to do the desert anyway, like just normally. I think that one is in the mountains. That's in like the, you know, spooky mountains, the like Death Mountain, I think, like the Gorons kind of area. I don't know about that one. That is what? That's number 6. So we are. Let me show you where we are. We are, you know, above Central Hyrule. There's a memory right here. That's just like, you know, this shrine we discovered to get to that stable. Well, if you just run the other way a little bit, there's a memory. It should be like really near that tree. So that's the plan, and we're headed that way. Now, for the most part, as far as the Master Sword goes, we will be focusing on. I mean, for the most part, we won't use it a whole lot. Generally speaking, I only use the Master Sword if I am face something that's going to be weak to it, like a Guardian. And so normally in my head, it's like the Guardian killer, but really I just use it against anything that is weak to it. So maybe a Guardian, and there's a few other enemies. I don't remember what else I would use it on. We're actually here for this because a lot of these wagons, the broken down ones, can be looted. So that's what we were there for. But while we're here, we may as well grab these, because it's free. It's free real estate. It occurs to me I did not check for anything nearby, because I went to my map that I'm using that tells me where everything is, and I removed anything else in an effort to find what I was looking for. And so it occurs to me that if there was like a boss or a chest or something nearby, I wouldn't have known. Oh, anyway, here it is. But we need to take off this ridiculous-looking mask so that I look really cool. All right, cutscene time.
ハイラルの花は綺麗なだけでなく、染色や加工の原料になるものも多いんです。これは姫静香といって絶滅危惧種の花なんです。少し前から人工栽培を始めているのですが、なかなかうまく繁殖してくれなくて。もしかすると絶滅するかもしれない姫なのです。あ、ほら見てください、これ珍味で有名な食用種ですが、最近の研究で人の能力を向上させることが分かってきたんです。今城の者たちを対象に効能を詳しく調べているのですけれど、類いまれな身体能力を誇るあなたにもぜひこの研究調査に協力してもらいたいのです。さあ、さあ。
She's so cute, dude. I just can't. She's adorable. And Link's like, oh, a fond memory. That's cool. Well, that was wholesome. Alright, so there's that one. Now, the other one that I knew right where it was, that I know we're missing it, it's like over here. Let's see here. Actually, I think it's right there, isn't it? Isn't it? Am I crazy? Let's see. Oh no, it's not right there. It's just a little above. It's like right in here. This is the other one that I knew we were missing. I mean, part of the issue is, of course, there is nothing near there, other than, you know, random things like chests and guardians and things. Oh, also, hang on a minute. I think we're missing a stable. There's a stable right here. We don't have this one. Okay, well, we'll go to blue first then, because that's something else that we should just have done. So if we approach from there, I was just gonna check if there's anything amazing to grab on the way. Because we're kind of make a little bit of a trip. We're probably gonna go from here, I imagine, because there's no like big bosses or anything along this way. The only thing is there's a purple rupee in here, which we'll grab. There's some fire arrows nearby as well, which is fine. Opal over there, but yeah, there's a stable we're missing. Honestly, that surprises me because generally speaking, we've been knocking out stables pretty good, so I'm a little surprised that there's any one that we don't have already. Okay. So that's the plan. To yellow first, then. Alrighty. Well, I suspect the box on the chest on top of this is gonna be where the money is. Oh, little slimes. Oh. Don't worry, little guy. I didn't forget about you. Anyway. Well, that was cool. Alright. A little bit of money and, you know, some other good stuff. So, There was a lightning storm when I teleported into that shrine over there, so that was a little spooky. Also, I don't know if I've shown the Rivali's Gale on camera yet. I've used it, obviously. It's on cooldown right now. I had one charge left, and then it was raining, and I was like, hey, actually, I have one charge, and I need to climb this mountain, and it's raining, so maybe I'll just go ahead and use it really quick. And I did, but now it's on cooldown, which you can see, it doesn't take super long to be back. And at some point, I'm going to have to show it if I haven't already, so I don't know if you got to see it yet, but it's pretty sweet and very convenient. Anyway, we are almost there. I definitely saw that shrine, so yeah, don't you worry, little strobing thing. I saw it. Cavalry guy ain't gonna do anything. I have the mask of safety. There usually is a chest at the top of these things, but I don't know if we have the kind of stamina to get all the way up there. I mean, maybe, but if I had if the gale was off of cooldown, I could gale up to most way up, and then I could finish the rest of the way. So, but you know, I don't have the gale up right now, so it's fine. All right, discover shrine is first step, so I can teleport here later. All right, we are in the shrine. Let's see what this is. Shields from water. All right, really quick though. I don't suppose you hit a chest underwater. No. You sure didn't. Oh, don't you worry. I am well familiar with this little way of ascending waterfalls. I have done it before. All right, well, it's all right. Now we have an extra bow slot, and I have obviously 1,000 of these bows, so it's the arrow usage I'm more concerned about, to be honest. What is this? All right, fair enough. All right, that time I did mean to step into it, obviously. I was going for the item. I guess we'll just make sure they didn't bury one beneath the water. They sure didn't. Oh, bugger. Well, I'm really nervous about using all those arrows for that, you know? Oh, a little shallow. There we go. How accurate does one have to be with a bomb arrow, anyway? Alright, as soon as that platform falls, another one should appear, I think is how it works. Yeah, there we go. Whew, barely made that. Water's moving a little faster than I thought it was. Ooh, a broadsword. Let's go, dude. What could I drop? Thunderblade is a single hit. I mean, it is a one-handed, I mean. I'm gonna drop the giant frostblade because it's a two-handed. I like the one-handed stuff more so anyway, and the knight weapon is almost the same as far as it's almost the same, so. Give me the stuff. And then we will go explore this stable. Alright. Let's see here. What's going on, huh? What's up, bro?
Oh.
We meet again, small kingdom. Did you see the shrine near the stables? I know quite a bit about the shrines. You see, my teacher was the court poet for the Hylian royal family and also a member of the Sheikah tribe. He was well versed in ancient civilizations and surveyed ruins in the company of the princess, it seems. Those memories seemed to bring him a great deal of joy when he would speak of them. Anyway, I should return to my craft. I happen to know a song about the ancient hero. Actually, I've heard that before. Alright, now I actually think there is a quest here, but it's actually not inside. I actually think it's supposedly down by the docks. I mean, I say docks, but there's not actually docks. It's just the riverside, but whatever. What should I do? I'm terrified of deep water. Hmm?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was lost in thought. Lost in thought? Can't believe I'm about to share this with you, but I'm absolutely stumped. Have you seen that strange shape down at the bottom of the river? It's hard to make out, but I'm pretty sure it's a treasure chest. But I can't figure out how to fish it out of there. I guess I need some kind of machine or something to get it out. I'm so curious about what's inside the chest, I can't even sleep. Oh, really? What the heck? Oh. He's like, I'm returning to the water from whence I came. Stay. Like that, huh? Pretty cool, huh? Oh, the treasure chest. Incredible! I can't believe you managed to get that treasure chest out of there. Hurry and open it. Oh, sick, another broadsword. Inventory's full. Again. If I had $1. Well. Here, I have 2 of these. Let's drop one of them. I don't know what kind of wizardry you use, but that's incredible. And yeah, what was inside the treasure chest? Sword. What? A cool sword, you say? Whatever, whatever. I didn't really even want that life-changing treasure anyway. Well, at least I can relax now that I know what was inside. Thanks. Oh, perfect. My little gale is ready. Anyway, alright, across the river. Well, I think we're gonna have to, unless I want to wear the stupid mask for the cutscene, which I don't. So we're gonna have to deal with this. Hey, they're like, oh my lord! But it was already too late by then. I could pick up the Boko bow, but that bow is dog crap, and I have a lot of other good stuff, and I just don't need it, you know? Like, I have an open slot, but I could save it for when I find a really good bow, because bows are not the quickest thing to go. It's kind of like shields. Shields and bows don't go very quickly, generally speaking. At least not for me. Weapons is the real problem, but, you know. Anyway, to the cutscene. If memory serves, this is a really sad one. Alright, well, I am not okay. Link's like, oh god, what a terrible memory. So yeah, like, that scene right there is the one that really sells you on, like, I mean, I was sold long before then, but the one that would cement it about why the Japanese voices are so much better, because I listened to it in English. Well, I honestly, I think I did, because at one point, but on my first playthrough, I probably listened, I think I did part of the playthrough in Japanese, or most of the playthrough, or in English, I mean. And then I was like, oh my gosh. Because, like, you listen to that scene in English, and it's, like, not even close to the same. Like, the words are sad, but the emotion is not there. It's just not the same. Whereas you watch it in Japanese and like she's like her world just ended, dude. Which like if in the lore and the story it makes sense like why you would be so upset, you know? Like it makes total sense. And then you go into English and she like barely sounds annoyed by it, you know? Like she's like barely sad at all in comparison. Whereas you watch the Japanese version and it like rips your heart out, dude. Like I was almost tearing up listening to that. Like, but that's not how it sounds in English. Anyway, so the other thing I wanted to see if we can figure out this menu. We can do it. It's not that one. Okay, let's see. So we knew that this one is that Oasis. I think this one is Death Mountain. Oh. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, well, this is a good opportunity to show you Rivali's Gale. So we're on our way to another memory, picture 7. But there's a rupee up here. So yeah, there it is. And so you get 3 charges before it needs to cool down. We're just gonna glide down all gently like. Boop. Anyway, we're here for this. Sick. Anyway, but yeah, we're on our way to another memory. We're not. I mean, I guess that's the objective today. It's just all the memories that I'm getting. Not so much because I felt I had to do it, but I figure why not? They're about to give me all these wings. I earned these. Hello. Anyway, I kind of half expected those guys to be upset at the whole blowing up the bats thing. You know, honestly, I think that's probably one of the best ways to get key swings if you ever need any, is those swarms of bats, because you're never going to kill them faster than that. When they get a swarm of them, and then you can just throw the bomb in the middle of the swarm and just annihilate them, you know? This one I just remembered. I actually didn't use the map for that one. I remembered that there was something up here. I was thinking, is there a chest? Like, I don't think there was a chest, because I just looked at the map, and I don't remember thinking, ooh, look at that. And it's not a chest, it was a Korok seed, which is good. I mean, we do need them. Honestly, I'll probably just expand weapon slots going forward, at least for a while, because the weapon slots are always a problem. Yeah, get out of here. Alright, we just need to switch to a good looking hood. Let's do it.
いつまで経ってもやみませんね。お父上の跡目を継ぐべく騎士の道を選び錬磨を続け、そしてあなたは大麻の剣に選ばれるほどの剣士に成長した。それは素晴らしいことだと思います。でももしもあなたに剣の才能が全くなくて、それでも周りの人たちからお前はこの絵の家に生まれたのだから絶対に騎士にならねばならないと言われたら、そう言われ続けたとしたら、あなたはどうしていたと思いますか？
Oh, poor Zelda, dude. You know, I was thinking about that other memory too, like, and even obviously, you know, combined with that one. But I really feel for Zelda, because like, what are you supposed to do? Like, in the position you're in, you know, like she's very smart, like she's very smart and very like, I don't know, very good at like research and all these other things, and then you know that she just gets told her whole life that. That, I don't know, that she's supposed to do this, you know, that she has to just awaken this gift, and, like, that's what she needs to be doing, but she's like, well, I'm not, like, nothing's working, like, it's not that I'm not trying, it's just, nothing happens, you know, like, and I feel bad for her, because, like, what are you supposed to do, you know, like, I don't feel like you have much of a choice, you know what I mean? about, I don't know, so I just feel bad for her that, you know, and then so like her father is very pushing her into like, you know, forget this research stuff, it's a waste of time, when, you know, all this other garbage. And then so she probably feels guilty about not honoring her. I mean, like, because she is honoring her father, because she does do what he says. It's just that she's like, but it's not working and I'm not doing anything wrong, you know. But then she can awaken this gift like that she's supposed to have. Like she can awaken it, nothing happens. Like it's just nothing happens. And then in her initial, you know, when all the events were kicking off initially, they try all this other stuff and then they lose. Like Ganon just beats them. Like they just all lose. And obviously the Guardians get trapped and then they die and they get trapped inside the you know, the Guardian like machines, you know, the divine beasts. And obviously Link loses his memory and goes in the sarcophagus thing, and as he's sleeping, and like, and then she has to just hold off Ganon. And I guess like there's other memories that aren't like findable, you know, that will be revealed as part of the story. We've seen a few of those already, but I don't totally remember exactly how the events are, but at some point, you know, the gift must awaken to some degree, because she's able to, you know, hold off Ganon for 100 years. Anyway, and so I don't know, dude. It's just, I really feel for her, because you're just between a rock and a hard place, and you feel like you're a failure either way. So as far as what's left, this one is in Hyrule Castle. There is no shot we're getting this one until we're in Hyrule Castle normally. This will absolutely be the last one we get. This one might be, honestly, is fairly likely to be the next one we do, but we're probably not going to go straight there, because we'll probably just wait till we're doing the Gerudo Desert normally. And then this one I'm pretty sure is Death Mountain, I think. We can actually verify that. Let's see, it's picture 5, and I believe it's over here. Oops, higher, over here. Picture 5. Yep. Okay. So yeah, that one is on Death Mountain, which is what I thought. It is. I think it's too far. I think we'll be triggering the you know, light you on fire thing. So that one will be later. And so that's kind of it for memories as far as what's for now. You know, there was a few that we were missing that we absolutely can just grab. But this one is Gerudo Desert. This one is Death Mountain. This one's Hyrule Castle. All of which will wait till we're in that area normally. So that's it for. That's it for memories. So let me go ahead and turn on all of our regular notifications, and then I don't know. Then we got to figure out what we should be doing. All right. Well, I thought of one thing I would like to do. Hey. Oh, he despawned. Luckily for him. Anyway. Wakey, wakey. There he is. I was wondering what it was taking him so long. Uh-oh. Somebody's looking fabulous. Oh, I missed my cue. That was stupid. I found a few arrows, by the way. Oh, one of the shards hit me. There, not that time. So put your head down. And take more than a nanosecond, is what I meant. Sorry. Dang it. Man, I just cannot get him to put his head down for more than, like, for any real length of time. I have no idea where I am. Oh, there I am. Yay! There we go. Alright, it was fine. It was fine. It was fine. It's just, but, like, boy, initially, it was a little rough. Lost a few hearts, but nothing insane. Anyway, got lots of good mushrooms, lots of good other stuff, lots of things to sell, and geodes and things. So you love to see that. Alright, on to our next adventure. I think this is what we're doing next, I believe. Ha. Snagged it before he could get away. Oi! Well, well, if it isn't the bro of bros, it's Sidon. He's such a bro. Oh, don't you worry. I'm always happy to talk to a bro. Ah, Hylian. Yes, I knew it. Oh, pardon me. I am Sidon, the Zora Prince. And what is your name? Go on, please tell me. Link. Your name is Link? What a fantastic name. I thought, although I cannot shake the feeling that I have heard it somewhere before. Well, in any case, it is a strong name. To be honest, I've been watching you. I've seen the way you work. I can tell by how you carry yourself that you are no ordinary person. Link, you must be a strong warrior among the Hylians, correct? That's right. Aha, just as I suspected. I am a Zora Prince after all. I have an eye for talent that is unparalleled. Yes, exquisite. I have been searching for someone like you for a long while. A man like you, Link, carries himself with power. Right now, Zora's domain is in grave danger because of the massive rainfall coming from the divine beast Varuda. Please promise you will help us. We need your strength, warrior. Won't you please come to Zora's domain with me? Sure thing. Wow, really? Thank you, Link. You are indeed the man I thought you were. Now Zora's domain will be safe for certain. No time to waste. Hurry up and head over. Because of the rain, the cliffs are too wet to climb. To reach the domain, you will need to go straight along the path. As a Hylian, I know you are unable to swim up the river. As such, the path to the domain may be a bit treacherous. You're likely to have a tough fight in store. There are monsters up ahead that attack with electricity. Don't give up. I believe in you. I'm just like, thanks. Oh, that's right. I have something that I would like to give you. It's just a small trinket to show that I have faith in you. Electro Elixir grants a mid-level resistance to electricity, useful against enemies with electrical attacks. It is a drink that will increase your resistance to electricity. I am not sure why, but its effects do not seem to work for Zora, perhaps because it is made specifically for Hylians. It should work wonders for you, though. I shall go on ahead and make sure there is not anything strange going on where you're headed. I'm counting on you. Thanks, bro. I appreciate you. Man, he is such a bro. Such a bro. Alright. To Zora's domain. There will be little looting along the way. You're dead now, you little jerk. Yeah, how do you like that? In like the fight of my life with these really weak creatures. For the most part, it's going swimmingly. I've been getting quite a few little things, you know? Grab the ledge! Grab the ledge! Anyway, I've been grabbing quite a few little things. I kind of sucker punched some lizards, you know, with my mask on. You know, I just like waited till they walked right up to me, and then attacked them. With the sword I'm using, it only takes 2 hits, which has been good. Before we get to that, I got quite a few arrows. I've wasted a few. Sorry for calling out to you from the river. Hang on, we'll get to my thoughts in a minute. Since I pressured you into coming, I was not sure you would really come through. I was pleased things are going well. Ever since this strange occurrence, there have been lots of monsters around here. Be careful as you proceed. And hurry! All of my fellow Zora are anxiously awaiting your arrival. Anyway, I got quite a few arrows. Several of the lizards that I killed, dropped arrows, so that was kind of lucky. So, and if it's just one, that's why you spam A. Anyway, if you spam A as you pick up rocks, you can get whatever's underneath it before it can move away. For the most part, it's going well. And if lizards are on their own, I have no problem, you know, just like giving them a little 2-hit and getting whatever loot they have, because in some situations, it's very, very good. So here's another one that's a good example of a free hit. Well, I'll wait for him to come back, which he will. Just, I think initially throwing those rocks around, they're like, oh my lord, and then they run away. Hey. Anyway. Because like I said, some of them drop arrows. Alright, well, I don't suppose... Yeah. I did not think so. But say it should catch, because all of that is underneath the rocks, so it should work. Yes, keep going. I don't want to waste too many arrows. And I could easily just go around, you know, like up top, but maybe they're hiding something I want to see in here, like a chest. Oh yeah, that was super worth it. Anyway, I might not attack these ones, because these guys shoot shock arrows, and it's much scarier. And as you can see, there's quite a few of them. So I think we'll just be grateful that I'm not getting shot at. Oh, tree branch, I don't care about that. Anyway, yeah, a lot of these ones shoot shock arrows, which is quite spooky. I'm struggling right now. For a minute, I thought that dude was about to attack me. Oh, he suicided into the spikes. Never seen that before. Oh, I thought I saw something glowy. Oh, a hardy radish. Sick. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna walk through here. Not gonna anger all of these dudes. They're not hurting anybody. I mean, you know, not hurting me. And the Zora can go upriver. What are they so concerned about? It's only trouble for me because I can't just swim upriver all easy cheesy. Haha, getting a lot of good stuff underneath these rocks. Oh, hey, over here. I'm like, where? Hey, bro. Sorry for calling from them so far away. From so far away. The domain is still a ways off, but you're making good progress. I shall be along soon myself. I won't be much longer. In the meantime, I'll be cheering you on from here in the river. So hang in there. You can do it. Stay strong. Thanks, man. It's going fine. Over here, we're just been following the path. We're slaying right now. Ooh. Oh no, anyway. A little close. I figured it was gonna be a little close, but I was trying to hit them before I had to swing, you know? So, and it does almost no damage to me, so, you know, I guess I'll donate a quarter heart for that, I guess. I almost think I remember whatever these are. Oh, they're just bats, okay. That bomb is chasing me very quickly. I'm tempted to do something funny like this. Hang on it. Oh, it's not, there's no fuse because I'm in the rain. That makes sense. Well. Alright, maybe we'll just preset my trap here. Hello. Hang on, I'm about to get struck by lightning. What do I have equipped that's gonna do that? Not the shield, it's the bow and the sword. Well, so we have a little bit of a dilemma here. Broadswords, let's see. The issue is I want this ore, but I don't want... Well, nothing to it. Yeah, it was... Anyway. But plus look how much arrows I got from that. And I got the ore, so I got so many arrows from that. That's so nice to have arrows. How many do I have now? 57. Let's go, dude. Anyway, I picked up a traveler's bow, apparently, on accident. At some point. I'll go ahead and equip the Knight Broadsword. Anyway, but yeah, that was super worth. I got the arrows, I got the ore. Got a lot of good stuff. Hey, Link! You're almost halfway to Zora's domain. Oh, by the way, there are a few spots up ahead with lots of enemies, but I'm sure you'll be fine. I believe in you, Link. Thanks, bro. Just staring at him with my super creepy mask. Ugh. Alright, continuing on. Yeah, they freaking thought. They're like, he doesn't know that we're about to drop rocks on his head. He's not gonna be ready. I don't suppose it's magnetic. No. Heavens no. Anyway, I killed a lizard and he was near a fire and obviously I noticed. Ooh, I might have to kill him to look through this stuff. Anyway, and I got some more arrows, I believe, and lots of good stuff. I was about to say, I think I have an empty slot. A Zora spear. It's only a 9, but, you know. It's free. And I have an open slot, so I'll take it. Well, I'm not sure how wise this is, but it'll be funny. Oh no, what happened? I was about to say, I know that I saw several of them carrying bows, and I want it. Yes, so many arrows. Okay, we don't care about the Traveler's Bow, so let's do that. And then Zora's Spear is only worth there, but I think this one, yeah, I was about to say, is a fancy one. Yes. And then a fancy shield, which is apparently better than a 16. I've been using this shield a long time. Maybe this is only an 18. That's a 22, yeah. Sick. That was worth doing just because of all that sweet arrows I got. Like I said, sometimes it's worth, like, so far that's what I've been using the mask for on this trip, is just using it to get the drop on lizards. Because then they don't move away, you know, they just stand there, right? And then when they stand there, you get free hits off, and just like obviously you saw with me do just there. And you get lots of good stuff. So, it's been convenient. Okay, so, as far as the path goes, the big bridge is what we want in front of us. Okay, my question is, why is there a pathway over here? Frog. Hello. Oh, didn't even get any stuff for it. Well, I got a free blizzard kill, I guess. Which, I guess, is a personal victory, I suppose. Ludo's Crossing. Interesting. Look at this, watery cliffside. And all the water down below. Oh, cutscene. Hey, Link! Look below! Down here! And I'm like, huh? Walk to the edge, looks over. There he is! You're still pretty far off, my friend, but I was sure you'd be passing over this bridge, so I've been waiting for you. You'll be in Zora's domain before you know it. In fact, I'm gonna head that way too. I shall meet you there. Whoa, Link! Beware, warrior, a monster approaches from behind you. I don't think it'll be a problem. Hi. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I was about to say, I've killed almost no moblins at all. Yeah. Breaks easily, it's only worth 9 anyway. Anyway, I've killed almost no moblins, so I was like, you know what? He's standing right here, it's a free kill, and I could probably use the materials, so. Uh-oh. Hey! Oh, no other loot, I would imagine. Anyway, that dude got dunked on. He was not ready for all that. Apple. I'm tempted to grab the Traveler's Sword because I have a quest for showing it to a little kid. Then I don't need the regular wooden shield. Anyway, that was a little surprising, huh? There's one of those. Oh wow, I even destroyed the metal one. It's not quite what I thought would happen. Alright, well, this pathway descends a long way, but obviously I couldn't help but notice that we were on a large cliffside. So I was like, you know, why bother going down the switchbacks when I could jump off and glide? So, and there was just a couple of moblins, and that was it on that last little stretch there. So, I just jumped on past. I have gotten a lot of frogs on this journey, by the way. See, I have gotten so many frogs. Which might be useful as upgrade materials later. I really don't remember. Oh, woodcutter's axe. Anyway, so I've gotten quite a bit of stuff. So it's been very lucrative on that front. Well, we're drawing near. Welcome to the permanently rainy Zora's domain. That was very well timed. And, yeah, let's meet the bro. Whoa! What up? With my stupid mask. I've been waiting for you, Link. Welcome! Behold the pride of my people, Zora's domain. Now I shall introduce you to the king. Hurry, this way. Can I take off my mask, please? It looks so dumb. I don't need it anymore. I needed it for when I was exploring the hill, when I was exploring all that hillside, you know? And I got so much good loot. There we go, okay. At least now I can look awesome. I can look awesome. Alright, before anything else, though, we must discover this. Also, there is free loot around the backside and all this stuff. As you can see, there are some crabs. And, of course, some fleet lotus seeds. Which I don't remember what they're good for, but maybe we'll hop into this shrine really quick and we'll deal with this and then we'll explore a little bit. Alright, what's the deal here? We'll have to see what it said. Alright. What is this? It is pushing power. Oh, I remember this one. This is a classic one. It is interesting that we haven't technically seen this yet. So technically all we have to do is stop one of these and then we just push it into the hole. But there's obviously some stuff up here. I just don't remember if there's any other reason to go all the way up here. We're here for the chest. That was scuffed, but that's alright. Or I just sort of like wedged myself. Oh, it's only a freaking fishing spear. Lame. We don't care about that. Fine, Link. We'll walk down like an idiot. Like a goober. Okay. So, here's how we're gonna do this. Up. Now, I don't imagine it's gonna be, yeah, I was about to say. Literally no way. Please don't make me use it more than, like, make me use it as little times as possible, please. There you go. Alright, I just had to help it down the side. Alright, so it should... Okay, good. That'll work. Oh no! Oh, that was tragic. Tragic is what that was. Predictable, but tragic. Alright, hopefully that should be enough. Perfect! Is what it was flawless. Nice. Yay! Alright, give me this. And then we're gonna make a quick pit stop before we explore. I just thought of something we should do. Because we got that Traveler's Sword, and that little kid wants to see it in, I think, Hateno Village. But obviously, I don't want to hold on to a Traveler's Sword, because it's a 5 damage level. So it's way behind what we carry these days. And so, you know. Anyway, but let's go find that kid, show him the sword, so I don't have to carry the Traveler's Sword anymore. Child. Hey. Hey! Oh, is that the Traveler's Sword? You remembered our promise. Thanks, let me see. Go ahead. Here you go, kid. A boring sauce Traveler's Sword. Wow, it's the real thing. I've got to tell Gramps about this one. Thanks, here's a token of my thanks. Oh, cool. Don't be so modest. I got it from my grandpa, so think of it as a thank you from him. Alright, the next episode I want to see is, what was it? Oh yes, that one. That one. Have you heard of the fire rod? Grandpa said you can't find those around here. If you get a hold of one, let me see it. Okay, so he wants a fire rod now. Good to know. I almost said project. Hey. Really quick, let me open the previewer again, because there's that previewer that I can use to look at outfits before I commit to anything. Legend of Zelda, Fashion of the Wild. Okay, so if I was wearing the, I think it's the, okay, there we go. I think we're gonna dye it white. Yes, please. Hopefully I have the materials this time. Don't hold your breath. Alright, choose a color. Can I get it in white? Do I have the materials for such things? 5 ingredients. There's a wheat. I'm not using the star fragment. I'm not using a diamond. Oh, there we go. White shoe jellies. Yeah, let's go white shoe jellies. Yeah, perfect. All you have to do is run to the north. You can get more. That's not bad. All right, now hold your breath. Oh my, wait. What do you mean hold your breath? He drops you in this bowl? I do not remember that. Hey, look at that. Wow, absolutely chromatic. And how is it? Do you find this palatable? If you'll like to do a re-dye, just let me know. Sick. My traveler's set, but in white. I really like it in white, dude. I mean, I am the hero. It makes sense that I would wear white, you know? I'm the hero. Anyway, that's freaking sick. Like I said, the only one time I only ever used the dye once before, and on one of my playthroughs, I dyed this set in black. It's mostly fine. All of the armor pieces, I mean, you know, it's fine. It's just, it doesn't hit as hard as you would expect it to. And normally black and red is my colors, right? And it was fine. But it's very similar to how it looks naturally. Whereas dyeing in this set white, I don't know, it kind of feel like it does look really different, obviously, from its natural coloring. So I do kind of dig that quite a bit. Anyway, okay, Zora's Domain. I think we're gonna continue doing that. Back in Zora's Domain. Alright, so, there are quite a few quests here. Quite a few, but I feel like we should stick with the main quest just for a second. Then we can come back and start exploring and talk to all these people, but I assume that I'm probably not allowed to do too much, like, quest gathering, I would assume, until I've, like, made my introduction and all that stuff. So, I think we will stick with the main quest until the objective is to leave this area, and then we can explore and check in with everybody and all that stuff. Hey. I look so good in white, dude. I love it. I love it. I'm like this holy warrior. It's so good. Ah, you must be the Hylian that Sidon brought here, correct? You did well to come all the way here. I am King Dorephan, ruler of the Zora. That object upon your waist, is that not a Sheikah slate? Now that I have gotten a good look at you, it is all too clear who you are. I'm like, oh, you are the Hylian champion Link. Wow, you're like one of the only people to recognize me. Do not tell me you have forgotten me. The Hylian champion? You can't mean the Link, that champion? So that's where I've heard your name before. What a fateful coincidence that we should cross paths. I cannot believe it. The Hylian champion Link has appeared before us. We have met numerous times, I'll have you know. Ah, so many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. I have heard a terrible rumor that you had fallen in combat, but it appears you have managed to survive. Extraordinary. I've been sleeping. I mean, not like natural sleep. Come again? Sleeping, you say? Is that why you do not seem to remember me? But surely you must remember my precious daughter Mipha, yes? You do you not? Doesn't ring a bell. I cannot believe it. Have you truly forgotten my dear Mipha as well? You and Mipha were so close, yet you do not remember her? Young hero, please look upon the beauty of Zora's Domain. Do you see that statue? Does gazing upon Mipha's immortalized form still not jog your memory? Well, perhaps your memory will return in time. I dearly hope so. Father, I do not believe discussing my sister is helping matters at the moment. Link seems confused. Oh, yes, of course. But first, it is worth noting how remarkable it is that Sidon brought the champion here without realizing it. That is quite a feat, my boy. Ha ha, that is a good one. Link, I do not doubt that you have endured a great many trials. Still, I must ask you to hear my plea. Now then, here I must inform you that Zora's Domain is in danger of vanishing because of Divine Beast Varuda. I shall do you the courtesy of speaking bluntly. We alone cannot stop this threat. Will you lend us your strength? What? King Doraphan, my liege, please do not speak so. To ask a Hylian for help, why, the very thought of it curls my fins. Muzu, I expected more of you. How can you still protest? Muzu, it is rude to speak that way to your king and his guest. Link is here because I invited him. With such unprecedented rainfall, we have no choice but to rely on the aid of a trustworthy Hylian. Have we not already discussed this and arrived at this very conclusion? He is the key to saving Zora's domain, I have no doubt in my mind. Indeed, Link is a champion through and through. As things now stand, Zora's domain, nay, perhaps all of Hyrule, is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Zora and Hylians alike must put aside our differences and band together. Have you forgotten already, my king? We cannot trust these lowly Hylians. 100 years ago, they abused the power of an ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. And that is not the least of it. He's like, this sucks. It is their fault the Lady Mipha was lost to us. He's like, oh. Link, Divine Beast Vah Ruta has great power, and it has the unique ability to create an endless supply of water. Of late, it has been mercilessly spouting water into the air. As a result, this area has been plagued with heavy rains. For us Zora, water and air are as one, so you would not think it would be quite so critical of a problem. Sadly, the rains have filled the eastern reservoir nearly to the point of flooding. If the reservoir bursts, as it soon will, I fear immense damage will befall not only Zora's domain, but also the area downstream from us. There, Hylian lives are in very grave danger. They're like, oh, speak of the devil. The Divine Beast is crying out once again. Yeah, I heard that. You're about to get your look-see at the next Divine Beast we're hitting. Let's go. The Divine Beast Vah Ruta. Your Princess Zelda often studied the Divine Beast, that is, in the time before the Great Calamity. According to her research, the orbs located on Ruta's shoulders are mechanisms that can control the water it generates. However, they require electricity to work. These orbs are clearly out of control now because there is no electricity coursing through to stop them. Segin, who is quite resistant for a Zora, hit one with a shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. Unfortunately, as an aquatic race, we Zora are terribly vulnerable to the power of electricity. Perhaps because we could not safely strike it with enough electricity at once, the water soon returned to full force. That is why I went in search of a Hylian who could help us. Link, I am certain you have already figured this out, but I need you to use shock arrows to get those orbs working properly again. I will aid you in any way I can, of course. Please, hero, I beg of you, help me stop Ruta's rampage of destruction. But here's the thing. I was actually here to do that already. What? Princess Zelda herself instructed you to board the Divine Beast and appease it from within? So then, Princess Zelda's still alive? Yes, in Hyrule Castle. And she's still young, like my age. She also has been, like, suspended in time. I do not believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you are. The events of 100 years ago cannot be altered, it is true. But if we can regain control of the Divine Beast, they may yet prove useful in sealing Calamity Ganon once and for all. I did not know you had such great ambitions, Link. Wondrous! Naturally, I shall help too. He's such a bro. Once it has started rampaging, you can easily climb inside it. Come, Link, let us appease Ruta together. I'm in, let's do this. Thank you, Link. Truly, we are in your debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting was nothing short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer you this gift as a show of faith. The Zora armor, custom armor painstakingly crafted by each generation Zora princess for her future husband. Wearing it will give you the ability to swim up waterfalls. It also makes you swim much faster. As long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls just like a Zora. Please take good care of it. King Doraphan! Surely you do not intend to, really intend to give this outsider the Zora armor? Countless generations of Zora princesses have gifted that armor to the one they have sworn to marry. Princess Mipha made that one there with her own hands. It's far too important to entrust to a shady Hylian. Like, that's me. He may be a champion, but Mipha had no such relationship with him, so why should he receive such an honor? This is just too much, my liege. I do not understand it one bit. That Muzo is not easily swayed once his mind is set. You must understand he was in charge of educating my dear daughter Mipha. Naturally, she means a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. Ever since we lost her to the calamity, he has grown to despise Hylians. I hope you can forgive his rudeness. But what shall we do now? I tasked Muzu with finding the shock arrows we will need to appease Varuda. But now he rushed off in a huff. Link, do not let his words concern you. I will work this out with Muzu. I shall return shortly. That absolutely had Game Grumps energy with how I narrated that, his voice, by the way. Anyway, Sidon, I suppose that means you are going to tell him. Link, Muzu is most likely at the square down below. Would you mind going down there? I would like you to try to speak with him. Anyway, how I did his voice, I absolutely was thinking of the Game Grumps playthrough when I did that, obviously, because it sounds very, very similar. Anyway, I just thought I would obviously just address the elephant in the room, in case you guys are also Game Grumps fans. You probably are very aware. You're like, hey! I was just like, I realized I was even reading it in the same cadence that they did, and so I was trying really hard to not, like, after a while I was trying to change it so that my cadence was at least a little different, because I was like, it's like I'm just copying them. Anyway, whatever. Whatever. Hey, what up? You came all the way here, but it was in vain. I have no desire to speak with you. Listen well, Muzu, there is something you need to know. He who stands here, the man called Link, is the one whom my sister Mipha had feelings for. I was only a child then, so I do not know it myself at the time. Did not know it, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories, some of which were about my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Link. What? No! Yeah, it's true. It's dead true. She had a crush on Link, it's true. You cannot fool me with such a fanciful lie. Not this, Zora. How could Lady Mipha possibly have a feeling for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon the Princess Mipha's statue. It is the truth, Muzu. Though you never knew it, he was ever in Mipha's heart. I'm like gazing up at the statue. I'm like, wait a second. I'm having a flashback.
こうしてると出会った頃のことを思い出すね。あなたはまだ子供で無茶してすぐに怪我をして、その度私はこうしてあなたを治してた。ハイリア人のあなたは気がついたら私よりも大人になっちゃってたけど、私あなたの傷を治してあげられるの嬉しかった。復活するかもっていう薬剤ガノンはどんな相手なのか、どういう戦いになるのか詳しいことはまだわからない。でもどんなに過酷な戦いになったとしても、みんながあなたが傷ついてしまった時は私が治す。何度でもどんな怪我でも私はあなたを守りたいから。薬剤ガノンとの戦いが終わったら、そうしたら子供の頃みたいにまた ここへ遊びに来てくれる?
Oh, dude, she's so sweet. I love her. I mean, you know, the only one that's truly for Link should be Zelda, but boy, do I love Mipha. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's the matter, Link? Are you unwell? Hmm? You are quivering like a hatchling. Whatever is the matter? Mipha, I remember. What? Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There is no way you remember her just now when it is most convenient. In any case, without any solid proof, I cannot possibly take you at your word. If you have any such proof, now is the time to show it. Do so, and I shall tell you how to get those shock arrows, yes, as well as anything else you wish to know. I know what to do. Sorry. You see that, idiot? See how it fits? Muzu, look closely at the clothes Link is wearing. Huh? You really think changing your clothes is going to make me... Huh? What in the... That is the Zora armor from before. Lady Mipha made that by hand, and yet it fits you perfectly. What is the meaning of this? Now you understand, do you not? Now you know who her heart belonged to and who she made this special armor for? The fact that this armor fits Link perfectly may be proof enough that Mipha made it for him and him alone. You have always disliked Hylians, even before the Great Calamity. That is why Mipha never told you. Now that you know, you must promise to help him save us all, Muzu. Please, tell us where we can find shock arrows we need. Knowing you, I bet you have already figured it out. I never would have imagined she would make that special armor for one such as he. He's like, fine. I do not approve of asking for help from a Hylian, but I suppose it is our only option at this point. I am a proud Zora. That means I must take responsibility for any unwarranted behavior towards you. As promised, I shall tell you where you can collect as many shock arrows as you will need. That tall mountain over yonder, it is called Ploymus? Ploymus Mountain. And there you will find Shatterback Point. A terrifying creature has made its home up there. That awful beast shoots volley after volley of shock arrows. Even a single one could be fatal to a Zora. Aha! You must mean that Lynel. He's a man-beast, that one. That beast does indeed wield shock arrows. That is certainly one way to collect them quickly. He is vicious to be sure, but I am certain Link will rise to the challenge. In order to appease the divine beast, I estimate that you will need, at least 20 shock arrows. Do you think you can gather that many? I can gather that many. I have like twice that in my inventory. Well, what have we here? It seems you already have some shock arrows. Still, if you need any more, you can always go to Ploymus Mountain to restock. Link, I'll be waiting for you at East Reservoir Lake, right by the Divine Beast. When you are ready, come join me there. I'm on it. Wonderful! Together we shall stop that Divine Beast's onslaught. We'll do it. For Mipha! And for the rest of Zora too, but mostly Mipha. And Sidon, he's a bro, obviously. Alright. Let's see here. So... I look so good in white, dude. I just literally can't. Let's just put my... There we go. So that way I match again. Alright, so is it you? Good day. Who are you? I'm a Hylian. Oh. So if you're a Hylian, did you come from far away? I ask because my... Oh, never mind. My dad told me not to talk to strangers. Oh. Alright. Anyway, there's several quests. Is it you? Oh, oi, Hylian! You listened to what King Dorephan had to say. Yes, so that is the cause. So that is the cause of our suffering in Zora's domain. It is all because of that beast Ruda. That's why my senior apprentice, Frank, and I are repairing the domain. However, our materials are a bit depleted. Materials? Yes, repairs needed a large number of luminous stones. You can find plenty of them around upland Zorana. Have you by chance already stumbled across some luminous stones during your travels? For instance, if you have 10, that'd be a big help. Hey. If it isn't the Hylian, here are the stones. There you go. Thank you. You're really giving me 10 luminous stones? In that case, please excuse me while I count them. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh my, you really brought all 10. Thank you. Yes, I will happily take those luminous stones from you. Oh, that's right. I must reward you. Oh, sick. What's more, I'll give you 1 extra as a bonus. Wow. You're a lifesaver, truly. If you ever find yourself in possession of 10 luminous stones in the future, I hope you will bring them to me. But if that happens, know that I'll only be giving you 1 diamond for them. I would be honored if you would accept it when time comes. Wow. Homeboy just gave me 2 freaking diamonds, bro. Dang. Alright, what about frogs, though? Someone here has something about frogs. Is it you? What is it? Oh, hey, mister. You've got a weird face. I'm a Hylian. Hylian? Never met one of those before. If you're a Hylian, that means you've come really far away, right? You didn't happen to see my mom, Mai, on the way here, did you? Or maybe it's May? Anyway, ever since the water monster went crazy, Mom hasn't come home. But, I mean, I hope she'll come home sooner or later. Hopefully sooner. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hi. You have a cute voice. Somebody has something about frogs, and I'm gonna find it. It's not you. Somebody has something about frogs around here somewhere. Hi. She's so cute. I love her cute little voice. So, you know, lots of arrows, ice arrows. More. That's not an ice arrow. Rock salt. Swift violet. Hylian rice. Chifflin trout. Sizzlefin trout. Hello, Goron. Anyway. Hey. So, the Hylian who stole Lady Mipha away thinks he can just come wandering in here like nothing happened. What business do you have after all these years? What is this place? The weapons workshop. What are you doing? Trident maintenance. A trident? The light scale trident and ceremonial trident. You have been making a racket since you walked in here. There's no point in coming in here if you do not possess the light scale trident. Leave now. Alright, well, no reason to be an asshole. I was just visiting, you dickhead. Anyway, let's see. Someone has a quest about frogs. I assumed it was going to be the little kids, and yet, here we are. Alright. Oh, hey. Oh, you, hi. It's me. I'm the one Princess Sidon left at the top of that tower. The name's Groove. Oh, hey, you got back. I'm so happy you got off the tower. In the end, I wasn't able to join up with Prince Sidon. Instead, I worked up some fighting spirit and jumped into Zora River from the top of the tower. Then I came back here. I was deeply moved seeing my reflection on the water's surface as I dove in. Yes, deeply moved. Deeply moved. It is my observation that a person's true colors shine the brightest when they dive freely into the waves. Congratulations on the new Zora armor. It is most impressive indeed. Wearing that Zora armor, even a Hylian like you can climb a waterfall and get back up here in no time at all. That said, if you don't mind me asking, would you please show me your true colors as you dive into the water? If you dive headfirst from here into the water below, it would be a true beauty made flesh. Please consider. Alright. Let's see. So there's the diving one. There should be another one. Let's see. Okay. Next one should be over here somewhere. Oh, there's a statue right here. That's cool. Anyway. Hey, is it you? What are you doing? Kya! It's like, stop touching it. Lady Mipha, watch this. I, Segan, the aptly named Demon Sergeant, will strike down the Divine Beast Valruda. What you doing? He's like, oh my god, you're Link! Finally, I can avenge Lady Mipha. It's been 100 years since you last showed your face here. Now I, Segan, will cut you down myself. What do you mean? Playing dumb, eh? Nice try, but you cannot fool me, Champion Link. You weren't able to protect Lady Mipha from Calamity Ganon. It has been 100 years since we lost her. Poor Lady Mipha, how heartbreaking. I won't fail her again. There's no way we could ask for your help now, after all this time, after all that happened. So says I, Segan, the Demon Sergeant. Even if this body of mine is destroyed, I will drown Ruda in shock arrows myself, and in doing so, Lady Mipha's regrets shall be alleviated. If you understand anything of courage, then get out of my way. Can I take the... Yeah, now what, idiot? Hey! What are you gonna do about it? I'm in the middle of my shock arrow training. I must learn to withstand them. Did I not just tell you that? To commit such violence with the great Segan standing right before you? In that case, you take responsibility of appeasing the Divine Beast Balruda. Good, go away. Good. Oh, hey. Hello. Link, I am sorry to ask this of you when you are busy dealing with the Divine Beast, but I'm afraid this is a task that only you can accomplish. What's up? Oh. There's a red mane monster called a Lynel that lives on Ploymus Mountain. I'm gonna go up there and probably fight him. I really need a picture of a Lynel. It can be a picture of any red mane Lynel, not just the one on the mountain. So what do you say? Can you give me a picture of a Lynel? Understood. I'm glad that was settled so quickly. So there's this fool in the domain who goads people into jumping off the Shatterback Point on Ploymus Mountain. It's an incredibly dangerous jump, and this guy deserves pressure. This guy pressures people into jumping off by questioning their courage. He's a real bottom feeder. If this keeps up, someone is surely going to wind up horribly injured. I need a picture of a Lynel to show everyone how scary they are. That way maybe people will stop going up there. Does that answer your question, Link? I'll leave the details to you. Just bring me a picture of a Lynel so I can describe them in terrible detail. Thank you. Okay, so I will get the picture of the Lynel. Okay, so now there should be like 3. I would assuming it's like 3 that are back here. It's not him. I will say though, there are some free snails all over the place. Oh, do you have another quest? You're glowing again. Oh, Link, how is the Lynel mission going? Oh, I have your picture. Oh wow, please show me. I took a picture earlier of one. I didn't realize. Yeah, this one. Yeah, that one. Huh? My apologies. That sound was not very dignified, was it? Pardon me, I'm all better now. That Lynel, how terrifying. Yeah, that's why I'm taking it from behind the ooze. I forgot I already had a picture of a Lynel. One look at this, and I doubt anyone would get any reckless ideas about visiting Ploymus Mountain. Thank you. I'll tell the children about the domain about this. Maybe that will scare them away from the mountain. Oh, right. Now for your reward. Oh, sick. These Zora greaves were once made by skilled craftsmen by order of an ancient Zora king. Now they're fairly common. As you may know, East Reservoir Lake was created in collaboration between Hylians and Zora. After East Reservoir Lake was finished, we made up Zora greaves as a token of friendship for Hylians who came to visit. But over time, the number of Hylians visiting the domain dwindled, and my father had to close his armor shop. These Zora greaves here were the last pair left in the stockroom when they closed up shop. He closed up shop. Wearing these, even a Hylian can swim as well as a Zora. That said, they'd be wasted on me. They are only useful for a Hylian like you. Please take good care of them. Sick. All right. The other thing I thought we could do really quick that would be easy cheesy. There's more quests, and I don't know where the other ones are exactly, but I figured. I hope you're ready, diving man. Okay, but seriously though, this time for real, we're gonna jump. Finally. It took 3 freaking tries. Blinding brightness, radiant beauty. Okay, now climb the waterfall to meet me back here. Okay, but seriously. Anyway, that was freaking stupid. Choked the jump freaking twice. Anyway, it doesn't matter. He's like, wow. Fantastic! Can you feel that? My soul is on fire. It's pulsating with beauty. I don't need to know that. You showed me something truly special. Thank you so much. Now then, come over here real quick. Hey. That was amazing! I saw your dive and waterfall climb with my own lucky eyes, and now those very eyes are flooded with tears of joy. Yes, I must thank you somehow. Interesting. Oh, I feel emotionally ravaged after that. Please stop. It's not every day I get to see a diving form as beautiful as yours, you know. I mean, Link is an amazing diver, straight as an arrow. I'll be looking forward to your next dive. I really will. Anyway. But yeah, I mean, it was a perfect dive though. No kidding. Honestly. Alright. Well, that's the good news. We hit a couple of easy cheesy quests. Alright, I don't remember how to get the helmet. My thought was, I know that there's more quests. I just don't remember where to find the other ones. Alright, so we are back. I think what we'll do is we will call it here. Good episode today. We discovered Zora's domain, which is huge, and when we come back, we'll be probably just pursuing the Zora's quests. So that's probably what we're gonna do when we come back. We will probably be heading to the top of the mountain. Now, I don't know if I am committed to fighting the Lynel, because really you can just go up there and there's a lot of arrows you can loot that are in the trees and the ground all over the place on top of that plateau. And so you don't, and plus I need 20, I'm carrying 40 already, I believe, right? Aren't I carrying like at least 40? Yeah, 43. I'm carrying 43 shock arrows, so I have plenty of them already, but part of me wants to fight a Lynel just to show you what they look like, how to fight them, that kind of thing. I remember part of what I normally do, and I think, and so at the moment I'm thinking about doing it, but in the next episode I don't know what I'll feel like doing, so we will see what happens. At the moment I'm thinking it would be kind of cool to fight one to get some get some loot for it, and then to show you guys what it looks like and how to fight him and all that stuff. So we will see, and no doubt we'll get some good loot by killing him, and then we will see. And then before we probably jump all the way into the Divine Beast, I will probably look up like where you get the armor helmet of the Zora armor. I don't remember where you get that one, and so, but I'll probably look it up, and it might just be tied to one of the other quests that we got already, like one of the little side ones, or maybe it's the main one. Maybe they give you the helmet for going to the top and returning or something. And so, but we'll probably look that up before we get too deep into it, just to make sure we get it before, just, you know, before we really commit. But it might be next episode, if we do all those things, that we might be fighting the Divine Beast next episode. So we will see, but yeah, I do, or, you know, going into the Divine Beast, not fighting it, but you know what I mean. We might be going into and doing the Divine Beast for that one. And so, you know, looking forward to it. Anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later. Oh, did I just collateral that guy? Yeet. There, you go first. He's like, I think it's clear, man. You're good. As the great Bob Ross would say, what a happy accident. Later, idiots. I could hear Darth Vader in my head. I have you now. Oh, walk it off, bro. You're okay. It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up. That was so perfect.